Today, I'm going to be telling you the story about this video. The video that you just saw is about a fire festival in Africa. Bob Marley said, if you know your history, then you know where you are coming from.
If you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from.
We are coming from Africa, and we cannot forget our history. So today, I'm going to tell you why these people celebrate this fire festival. And you can see that the fire are two separate, and I'm going to explain why. Before we do that, I'm begging you, please try and share this message for me. Try and share this message for me, please. Like it, subscribe. I want a lot of people to learn from this culture. I know you know. What you know, and what you don't know, you don't know. And if you learn, it will help us. Please, we have a lot of history to tell about us. You know about Indians, about China, about Philippines, about Zulu. What about these people? And these people can be found in Ghana, northern part of Ghana. These people have a longest history. These people that you see in northern part of Ghana called the Gombes. That is one of the oldest history in Ghana. This fire festival that you saw in Africa, you can never ever find any place in Africa who are celebrating fire festival. And this fire festival is happening every year in the northern part of Ghana. When we talk about the fire festival, a lot of people are asking, why? There are a lot of celebration. You can find a lot of holidays when you travel. You can find different types of celebration. But what happened? And these people celebrating fire festival, and it's very, very important for all of them. It's very, very important, all of them. And this festival, they call it bomb festival in the language, meaning fire festival. No any place in Africa you can find that they are celebrating this fire festival, and no any place in the world. And these people welcome everybody to join them every year in August 9. If I quoted mistake in the comment section, you can correct me about the date. And every year this thing, and every king in the northern part of Ghana have to celebrate it. And wherever you find yourself across the whole world, they are invited you to come. Let's share their history and why you can see this man sit down on fire, and why old man you can see the king, the queen, women, children, everybody involved in this festival. Let's get in why and why and why they are celebrating this festival. Please watch to the end and listen and hear sweet Africa. You will learn about us. You will learn about the tribe. You will learn about Africa. You will learn about Europe. You will learn about horses. And you will learn about other continents, what they does in living. This is about Africa, Europe, worldwide, about every culture. Why and what is the behind of this celebration, and why is it important for us, and why Africa? There are some cultures we can't forget it. When you travel to Africa, everywhere, everybody have a unique history, and this history we can never forget to celebrate it. Let me tell you why we are celebrating this festival. According to the history from why these people are celebrating Fire Festival, and these people called the Gomez in the northern part of Ghana, one of the history that you can never forget. In Ghana, the first kingdom in Ghana, found in Ghana in 14th centuries. If I'm wrong, we are learning, put it, and this is how they started their kingdom. And even up to now, what they started from the 14th century from the kingdom, even up to now, when you go there, that's a function what their history tells them. Why they are celebrating this Fire Festival? According to the history, everybody know in Africa we are ruling by a king, a queens at that time. So what happened at that time? Every tribe have the kingdom and the leader. Like when you go to Ghana, the Ghana people have Gamache. Asante have Otumfo, the paramount chief for that particular Asantes. When you go to the northern part, we have the paramount chief of a tribe called Gwenges, a tribe called the Gomez, a tribe called Mamprisis, Nanumbes. Every tribe have the kingdom, the tribe leader, the paramount chief of the leader. But the Fire Festival celebrate about the Dagombes and Mamprisis and Nanumbes. They are holding one concept. At that time, the Gombes have one king. At that time, he was the paramount chief at that time. And this chief, in their language, they call a chief or the paramount chief. The paramount chief called Yana. And everybody Yana at that time up to now, the current Yana is called Yana Abubakar. But at that time, way back, at that time, the king was called Nazulgu, was the Yana, the paramount chief at that time. And his first son was called Zu Zunzwang. Zu Zunzwang. In Africa, we believe at that time, if you are a king as Yana, you are, when you pass away or when you die, you are first son supposed to sit down on the stool after the performer, before they perform the funeral. So you will sit down as Yana. Everybody will be bound on you until they perform the funeral of your father. So this Yana first son called Zu Zunzwang, he also have that Yana Zolgo, his grandson Darjao. This Darjao, the Yana at that time, his grandson called Darjao when he was kid. And you know, during this in Africa, one unique, we have a tree called Biwel Tia. This Bugeltia meaning a tree that normally when our fathers, our mothers, they want to farm, everybody have his child so that they will come under this tree to take care. A big tree have a shelter and every village have that it, so that they will come and sit down under this tree and be having a lot of fresh air. So this, the grandson of Na Zolgo, all of the children, they sit down under this tree taking fresh air. You know, as child, sometimes you cram, pass away, and the caretaker, sometimes you are also busy doing something. And you know, at that time, when children will sit down under this tree, a lot of learning music, a lot of playing Africa, our way history, our way culture. Before the caretaker of Darjao relaxed, they did not find him. So at night, everybody go home. The one who is taking care of, they do not find the baby. And that time, who was the paramount chief of the woman as called Yana Na Zolgo, then he's get worried. Why? Because in that time, Africa have something that they can look, they can see, they can observe you to know the future of baby. At that time, they can read your palm and know, hey, this boy, he will become a great person, he will become a warrior. At that time, the elder of that Yana, at that time, now Zolgo, the elder have already tell, this your grandson, supposed to be your direct son. So, meaning, this baby, one day he will become a ruler, a conqueror, somebody in future. This baby, after when everybody go home, they do not see Darjao. This Darjao, then the ninth, this is where the fire festival coming from. So from that night, they do not see Darjao, and the grandson, the grandpa father of that Yana, that time he get worried. What to do? Nobody. And if an elder man get worried, all the youth, the women, the elder from the everybody get worried. So they have to go out and find what happened. So this is where, at that time, we don't have light, we don't have anything. What we have, that we have our own spiritual power, which everybody, and it's come at night. Is it a tiger? Is it somebody take it? Is it something? So everybody get worried. So whatever you believe to come out in you, you see people started, any shrine, anything that you have, then you have to come out. Let's go and get what keep knife this Darjao. So luckily they come out with drum, were very angry to get whatever cost take this baby. Beaten drama, because there's no light. They have to set a fire. We use their grat to set fire. They are going with a guy to search for this Darjao. So, meaning these people that are shouting going, they are going to look for Darjao, the grandson This is how it started. So they now went further, and they saw that the baby crumb one feather and sleep another down of tree. So when they find this tree, they find this baby from there, then they're happy, they dance, they put all the fire that they took from house going around, they come and put it there. So in the history from there, it remained there, and every year that tree that they find the baby, the tree has come an evil tree. The tree has come an evil tree, because the tree is the one who took the baby away. So from there, And this festival stand there up to now. And every year, if they are going to perform this fire festival, this is what is happening from every paramount chief from the northern region. This is how they are going to dress. The king, the Yana, how he dress, then he come out. First thing, you will not see that they are just coming in a fire. At that night, a lot of things will happen in every family. And if you are belong to this tribe, there are a special soup that they need to eat that night. And that night, if you believe in yourself, you have any power, any magic, like you see on these pictures, you have to come out. At that day, a lot of fowls, goats are getting expensive because of everybody to celebrate, to cut, to slaughter a fowl, guinea, and give for what he believes, to protect him to be strong at that night. Some people believe themselves, take your hand, put a hand, a knife, try me and see. Some people use a gun, shoot me. If you shoot me, it can't do anything. Everybody believes himself at that day. But inside that night, before no anybody have right to took a fire or to set a fire from your family, everybody have to guard the house, the in front of the chief, whatever you are, your family, yourself, any village. Nobody have right to settle the fire outside your family, or a group of people sit down, they don't set the fire anyhow like that. How they set the fire is after when you gather the front of the chief, which is Yana or the king in the front of the king. Sometimes how dangerous, how some people hate one another. There are some villages they used to ban. Today, this year, you don't need to celebrate it because a lot of people take anger, like I hate you, me and you have something, then after you just took it and jump inside to become an enemy. But it's not something but becoming enemy. In Ghana, a lot of, and every year after this celebration, you will hear somebody die, somebody have injury, hospital will go and find a lot of cases from that night. But this is not what our forefathers tell us this is supposed to be. The one who is going to set this fire for everybody. Before he set the fire, it passed, and we can never forget our history at that time and what happened. The chief will decide to pray about his life, about the country, about the worldwide, about people living in Habro, black, white, Jews, Arab, everybody in the world. And he will thank the nature for another new year. Then he will ask about the nature, about good things to be happening in his life. He will ask everything. And while he's performing this thing, you will see that he will be using the fire. He will do it 3 times. He will use the fire to go to his head like this. One, that he's talking about his kingdom, his everything, his elder, about everything. Then second one, he will come about a life, the whole. So with this fire, he will settle it in 3 times. But as he's old, he cannot able to do it as I did. So he will just all the same. This is how he's going to do it. Then he's old enough not to travel to where the youngest guy can go. So he will just leave his own. Then the floor now open to youth, women, and everybody to move to the evil tree where at that time they find Darjao sleeping. So then after the king, they will have what they call Wulana, or anybody can present at that time. So they will now move further. And they will just use parap so that the fire will touch any sour from there. The fire started. Then everybody will get the fire from there. If, for example, I have my thing to get the fire, if I raise it, then we also can join my fire, and this one join fire, and this one join fire, and the fire will become to everybody from. Then they will have one music to sing to the evil tree. So when the drummers are playing, the rest how be respond, hey, hey, hey. So this is how the fire festival started. Let me leave you to continue enjoy all the story and all the video. But there is one video that I show you a man sit down on a fire. I'll come next one. I told you that they have fire festival. I explain one, the other one I will come on my next video to explain who are those. Are they still Dagombas? Yes, they are Dagomba. But is it the same? No, they are not the same. I heard somebody explain it like a fire festival. That one is a fire festival, but different concept. Please like the video, share, and subscribe and like. Please, we need to learn, and we need to learn, and we need to learn. I can talk about any culture that I know behind and us in Africa, so that you enjoy the culture of Africans. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking.
This one.